So I can feel a pulse. Oh, thank goodness. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I have to be very clear about what's going to happen here. This is going to be utterly embarrassing, not for me, but for the people I'm with. So I feel no shame. But we are in the city of York. But more importantly, today is the 1st of April. That's good, wasn't it? Today is the 1st of April. Oh yeah, the second would be no, but the 2. No, I'm just gonna wait till I hear a comment from someone, because it always takes a minute on YouTube to know when you're fully connected. So I just want to see that I'm connected here. So please say a quick hello. There's always a little delay at the bottom, and then when it comes in and I know everybody's there, then we can start what is going to be a deep cultural experience. There we are. Hey, Catherine. There we are. Hi, Polly. Hey, Polly. Hi there. Polly's way out in Seattle. So good. I know people are here. Lovely to have you. So I'm here with a couple of famous people. So yeah. So there's Lady Di. It's oh, I'm not going to be that good. And bonjour. And there is my friend Christine. She's the Member of Parliament for North Yorkshire here in Britain. Now, we're in York here. Now, York was founded in the year 1972 from people from York, Toronto. Now, Toronto, of course, was originally York. And there was a New York, but that apparently doesn't exist anymore. So we just had to share. Everyone's saying hi to Lady Di. So, way back. By the way, many of you wouldn't know Christine, but Christine has been traveling with me for over 10 years, which is amazing because I'm only about 12 years old, so I started very young. So, and there are some dodgy people inside the pub. The only reason we're not inside the pub is because we were worried about reception. And, pub stands for pubic house? No, public house, sorry. So, I know it's going to start. But it's the whole point. If you joined me last year on April 1st, I was in Croatia, and I can't even remember the name of the town. And it was the first time I'd ever set foot there, and so I had to make up a story there. And then, of course, we did 2 of these in Banff over the years. So it is the Fool's Day, which is great. I feel very at home on this particular day. So we're in this everyone's saying hi to each other. So we're in this public house here. They have football. No, they have cricket on there. Cricket is a fabulous sport because what you do is you eat a cricket. Not in Mexico. That's true. We do that in Mexico. So, what did you have for lunch? What did you have for lunch?
I have fish.
What kind of fish?
Haddock.
Oh!
Hi! Surprise!
So, you're not going to believe this, everyone. We have the Egyptian ambassador here. Shukran.
I'm going to hobble back in now because I need my red wine. Join me at 4 o'clock. I'm going live.
4 o'clock. Put in the chat. Oh,
I will do.
here it comes. Sorry. This is like a who's.
And here comes the Irish ambassador.
Now here, there. You see, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, now I'm going back to the bar. You can go walking.
And John's here too, and Sue is here as well. Now, Sue is actually the Lord Mayor of York, and I think she's a fabulous Lord Mayor. So, see there? Hi, Paula.
Okay, I'm gone.
All right. See, hey, M. Hello. Not going to say your full name because you can't admit. So, no, that's M. That's MI6. She works for British security. Oh. Yeah. Remember, it's all made up. Yes. Yes. If you believe anything you're told today.
Nothing.
Go. We can go for a little while.
Nothing.
All right. So it is fun to be in New York, and it is a gorgeous day, everyone. So yeah. So these. Now, if all these people walk along, if we were in Cornwall, what would we call them?
Pasties?
Emmets. Emmet is the old Cornish word for ants. That's how they refer to tourists down there. But this is the old White Swan Hotel. There it is. You didn't answer. You had fish and chips, is the point.
Fish and chips.
Which is so classically British. Unfortunately, she mistook the chips for the fish. and didn't know what she's eating. But this complex was built in 1703. That was actually the year after my son was born. So let's go. We're gonna do one little loop around. And we're gonna try not to put cameras in people's faces because they don't like that here in Yorkshire. So, Christine, can you speak Yorkshire to us?
Why, aye, man.
That's right. I saw this very attractive Yorkshire woman. I said, "Oh, you look like a pudding to me." Oh, what a gorgeous day. Yeah, our Diane has still not had Yorkshire pudding. Down here is where the shambles are, the famous shambles. Oh, sorry. Yep, what are you showing me? Oh, there it is, the Yorkshire pud. So, look at that. So, Yorkshire, hi everybody, I'm here too. So, Yorkshire pudding, I grew up eating it, by the way. My mum learned to cook it when she was living on Vancouver Island. And we had Yorkshire pudding. And one thing we're seeing in pub food now, oh yeah, here it is. Oh, I know exactly where we are. So, yes, so over here is where you have all the different foods from Yorkshire. Oh, Danny! Hi, Danny. Happy April 1st. Please remember, you may not quote me on anything I'm saying here because I'm making it all up. But there's crackling back there. Remember we were talking about that today? And that is what? It's fried pig fat.
Oh, that's right.
However, it really looks like something yummier. But do you know how much fun I've had here? Do you know how much fun I'm having here? I'm having a gay old time. See, there's a new shop over one street over this is the gayest shop, and I went and I felt so happy. And this is the gay bar. So, hi everyone, lovely to have you here. So this is the gay bar. In a world where there's rising levels of intolerance, it makes my heart happy when I see these kind of things. In fact, I feel so good, I feel gay. And this is Poundland. So York itself, Greater York is about 25 million people, but there's only 12 who live here within the city walls. Now, there's the famous Minster up top. Do you see that? So that's the church, thank God. And what's amazing about the Minster is they built it from the top down. Yep, so they actually started with the spires and then they built it down underneath. And it was really hard at the beginning because they had to jump up and put the bricks in the air. It was last year when I was doing this in Croatia, I was walking along with a professional guide, and every time I said something, she said to me, "Really?" I'm like, "No." No, of course not. But I think there's our Paula. Paula has actually officially moved over here. She's come to stay. She's going to become a Yorkshire person, and that means every pound becomes a prisoner. That's actually a Scottish comment. Oh, look at this freckle face. I have freckles. Yeah, that's the that bicycle is actually he is running off to say the town's being invaded. So he's going off to report it to Sheffield. And they'll say, "Ooh, by gum." So look at this, Grape Lane. I will drink to that. Oh, it's so nice to hear the music out here. So yeah, this gentleman is playing the cello, and the cello was invented in York in 1642 during the Great Siege. It was actually made from large boxes they had here where they used to keep munitions. But when they ran out of the munitions, they peeled apart their guns and made music. And they said, what we'll do is play such beautiful music that we will soothe the attackers into becoming our friends. So this place here on the left is on our côte. Ça c'est à côté, which means side in French. That's actually true. This place is shocking. But now we're gonna head over to the Minster Gates here. Oh, that music is just beautiful, and I'm not fooling around. Now, Joe Malone London's Stone Gate. There's actually these concentric loops of what the old walls were here, but the walls, of course, were built very specifically. Danny said it's a good thing I've given her a warning. Danny's here. Danny. Oh, sorry.